Africans have to wake up and say enough is enough. And we cannot continue to do what we're doing to each other and blame it on someone else. It is not, I mean, the European history in Africa has not been a good one. No, it has been horrid. It has really been very devastating for the African. We know that. I mean, history will say that. But we have to ask ourselves, who's doing what's going on in Africa now? What role are we playing?
Yes.
You know, who's out there killing little children?
A lot of it has to do with religious beliefs.
Religious
beliefs.
That's right.
Not spirituality.
There's a difference.
Beliefs,
okay.
And because of different indoctrinations, particularly in Africa, where you have Islam and Christianity, which are the major religions, even though we have traditional spirituality that exists, and it existed for thousands of years in Africa. Today, to me, Africa is recycling the same way it has done in the past. When I say recycling, the same thing that happened before to our ancestors is continuing to recycle back into Africa today. When they say that they went into Africa and they gave them the Bible, and then Africa went to sleep. Mm-hmm. When they woke up, they were holding the Bible, and someone else held the land. Mm-hmm. You know, so in other words, it's time for us to wake up as a people.
That's right.
And know that if someone is enslaving your mind, mm-hmm. and they say they came from the Most High, mm-hmm. to give you peace, then the Most High can bring their own peace.
That's right.
They don't need mankind to come and enslave them.
Well, let me ask you, when we talk about human rights,
yes.
the human rights violations in Africa is deplorable. It is deplorable. It is a shame. And I'm not talking about what someone else is coming and doing to us. I'm talking about what we're doing to ourselves. I'm talking about what we're doing to our women. You know,
yes.
when we are abusing women. As a matter of fact, in the Congo, women are being used as a tool to, they've become a war weapon. Raping women have become a weapon of war.
Well,
think about that.
Well, they don't know their own grandma, apparently. They don't know their own sister, their own mother.
And why is that?
Because we represent
Why
mother.
is that? Why is that? Why is it that the African, I'm sorry, but I've got to tell the truth here. Why is it that the African man would allow his woman to be so molested and abused by anybody?
I wonder how would they feel if they know the true history and go back and look and see that God was woman.
Oh,
how
okay.
would they feel then?
Okay.
I think maybe if they see God as woman, you know, just like in the religions, such as in Christianity, you know, the things that are being taught, our ancestors had those rules and regulations for thousands of years, way before Bible came into existence. It comes from the horse town. Of those who say, like in the religious wars, in the Islamic wars, in the Christian wars that are going on, they say, the ancestors said, don't wait till you die to look for me. That when you look in the mirror, you see God as inside of you. When they say sometimes I and I, it means that God lives inside of you. All mankind at the first come through woman. You know?
Yes.
It's like, it was really interesting. In Nigeria one time, one pastor came to me and he said, you know something, I am so happy. I said, well, what is it making you happy today? He said, hey, I'm so happy. I said, I'm looking and I'm smiling. I said, okay. I said, so what is making you happy? Yes, so, you know, we were talking. And
you said what was making you happy?
Yes,
What was making him happy?
He said, hey, you won't believe it. You know something? God is so great. You know, God is so great. You know what he did? I said, no. What did he do? He said, hey, you know, he laid man down. And he went to a man, and he took one of the man's rear, and he made a woman. Hey, he made a woman. I said, oh, okay. So, if God made a woman from the rib of a man, then where did God get what to make the man? What is the man made out of? He said, hey,